drop, and I recorded this shit.
And you got moving a little bit along. Like you say, you went viral, man. And did labels reach out?
Of course.
And, and try to say, hey, what's going on, man?
Of course. Always. It's always people reaching out for.
And have you going back to the group? Would you all? And even now, are you independent? Are you
right now? I'm independent. I got my own company, S4E.
Yeah.
Stay Focused Entertainment.
And you've been independent, right?
Yeah. I never signed to nobody.
And talk about that, man. Being that you come from pretty much, I call it the golden era.
Right.
You had to kind of like be there,
right?
Instead of like getting on the internet, you can be anybody you want on the internet.
Facts.
So being that you came from the era where you had to still fight, knuckle up.
Facts.
There wasn't so much pistol play.
Facts. So, like you really had to be outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just hide behind a phone and send a hitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really had to go out there and risk a nigga coming up to you like, hey, what it is. You feel me? Like I made my name when we really used to go to niggas' house.
Yeah.
Like not to shoot unless we had to, but go to niggas' house like you for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you
want to do? Yeah.
Facts. And if you see them out, like everybody was out and it was knuckle up. Yeah. It was knuckle up. You either catch a nigga where one nigga might point you out and be like, shit, I want the one, or it's just a group brawl.
Yeah.
But that's the era when you really had to get your motherfucking hand dirty.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Can I cuss?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah,
you good.
You really had to get your motherfucking hand dirty.
Yeah.
In that era, and I feel like that shit there, that era, that shit really made me a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in these days, I don't react off emotion because I know what I do and I know what I can do from coming from the golden era.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When a nigga doing this little shit on the internet, I know I'm going to hold it down if it ever go there in real life.
Right.
Because I'm from that era where you had
Facts.
to be outside.
Facts.
You feel me? So
Facts.
niggas really got it easy.
Yeah.
These days, niggas can really hide behind it's the internet, or a nigga can say, you said this and then
all that, yeah.
Nah, in that golden era, nigga, is what's up.
Yeah.
Like, we outside.
Yeah.
That shit really made me a man, coming from that era.
And see, people don't understand, like, being, like, because there's not too many people that's still around that when you came in the game, ain't too many people around that's still doing it.
Fact, I was just talking to Priz about this shit the other night. Priz that had FaceTime the other night. The producer Priz,
shout out Priz, yeah.
We was just talking about that. He was like, bruh, like, the nigga you is, that's the reason that you still around, bro, and you still relevant. Because of the person you is. Like, I can't think of who around
that came in with y'all.
Right.
Like,
I can't.
Man, I was trying to think about.
And
on
shout
the way
out
here.
to all of them who came back in the day. But right now, like, I'm still getting booked.
Yeah.
To this day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a show this weekend coming up, and I was thinking, like, me and Presley was sitting there like, bro, it ain't really nobody from that time when we first started this shit that's even thought about. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing to me. That's a blessing.
And see, that leads up to what I'm about to ask. Like, do you feel like from the young generation, rappers that came in, a new class, do you feel like you get proper respect from those? Because a lot of times they don't know, so they kind of, it's hard for them to respect something they don't know.
That's facts. I don't never really think that anybody ever put it to me like that.
Yeah.
When you said that's hard for them to respect it because they don't know.
They don't know. You don't know what you don't know.
That's facts. It's some of them that do. It's some of them that do. They probably was a little younger than they is now, and they probably heard about how the noise that niggas was making.
Right.
But that's crazy that you said that, because you really just put it in perspective for me.
Yeah.
How can they pretty much respect what they don't know?
They don't know. That's like us.
Yeah, facts.
We can't respect something we don't really know.
Facts.
We may not diss it, but we just don't know.
Right. But when they get a whiff of it and they hear it,
right,
they gotta respect it.
They gotta respect it.
They may not say it like to everybody who they're around or to their fans, but
right,
these niggas know what time it is, bro. Like real shit.
On the track, I mean, it ain't too many that can stay on the track with you.
That's
like,
facts.
For real. And that's just my opinion.
That's facts. You're absolutely correct.
You
I'm eating niggas lunch. And it's not in no like y'all can't rap, but it's just I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And I respect the craft, you gotta go into it like he hard, I'm hard. We finna get on this bitch and show what we can do at 110%.
Facts.
So but I get it though. I mean, I get it, but you just really put it in perspective for me. You can't really respect what you don't know.
Facts.
But when they get a whiff of a nigga, when they get a whiff of Boochie, you can't help but to respect it if you're a real nigga.
For sure.
You can't help.
Sure. And what was some of the what do you think the biggest sacrifice you made as far as being on your own and being independent? What do you think the biggest sacrifices you made?
Biggest sacrifice? Being independent, like shit, you really being independent, you really gotta pay what you weigh being independent. you gotta pay what you weigh, and it might be something you want to do that you can't do, cause you know this independent grind gonna cost you to have a budget for whatever you want to do. All that shit. Ain't no big homie. Ain't no CEOs.
Yeah.
When you independent, you gotta pay what the fuck you weigh.
Yeah.
And that's how I approach the shit. But I just feel like self-made tastes better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Self-made tastes better, and self-made don't absolutely mean you doing it on your own. You get what I'm saying? But it still tastes better. But I had to, I had to do a lot of sacrifices because I ain't got no nigga to be like, bro, I'm trying to shoot a whoop the whoop, throw me this or whoop the whoop, or in my contract it say you gonna pay for this. I mean, and I ain't knocking no nigga who got no situation or whatever like that, but coming from where I'm from, my era, it's just shit. You gotta pay what you weigh. You gotta pay what the fuck you weigh. And anybody who done dealt with me, they know that I'm coming into the situation like I don't want no fucking handout.
Yeah.
Whatever you want for whatever service I'm trying to get, we got it right here. As long as you can, you know what I'm saying.
Do what you say.
Sign this receipt for whatever I'm paying for. So when tax time hit, my company, you know what I'm saying, can be straight. As long as we good in black and white. But I'm gonna pay what I weigh. You ain't gotta give me no motherfucking handout.
Yeah.
I'm coming in, and any nigga who done dealt with me, if they a real nigga, they gonna attest to the fact like, hey, Boochie gonna handle his business.
Yeah.
That boy came in here, he paid for that, and he did it in that order. He ain't say, damn, bro, look out for me, or can you cut me a deal, or bro, I'm just doing it by myself. You can't whoop whoop. Never. I ain't fuck that. Whatever you want, if I need the service, I'm gonna peel off because you gotta pay what you weigh.
Yeah.
You gotta pay what you weigh.
And young artists, take that game down and do what you will with it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody ain't gonna be able to do it. But, you know what I'm saying, if this some shit you want and you wanna be respected for and you want this shit on your legacy, you're gonna be able to make them sacrifices and pay what the fuck you weigh. And don't always go into it looking for no handout. If you go into it looking for a handout, you gonna cripple yourself. And niggas gonna start handing you like you always want a handout.
Yeah.
Ain't no nigga finna handle me like that. Even though if they don't say it to nobody else, they know in they heart that nigga came in here and stood on fucking business.
Yeah.
So and if I leave you and you can say that boy stood on fucking business, I'm good. I sleep well at night.
Facts.
I sleep well at night.
Facts.
It ain't easy though.
Yeah.
It ain't easy, but I do the shit.
But and like I say, you know, if it was easy, everybody would do
Facts.
it. You know, so
Facts.
that's how I look at it, man. You know, hey, and you been like I say, testament of time.
We got the low, we got the bowl. Shoulda be sold for it, come out the plastic. Mind your business or pick out a casket. Fresh like Easter, give me a basket. Go ask Webby, go ask Randy.